Hi everyone, it's Matt here from Greatness Every Day, and in this video I am really excited to share with you 3 ways that you can start journaling in the year 2020. And now journaling isn't something that I've done throughout my entire life. It's something that I've really only done for the past, let's say just over a year, but it's one of the most important things that I do in my daily routines. It really helps me get my mindset right, and it has some other health benefits and life benefits that I want to talk about here to begin. But if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and these 3 journals that I outline in this video are going to be linked in the comments and the video description below. So let's get started on the benefits of journaling, and there are many different benefits, but I've summed it up to about 4 key benefits for me that I really go through, and no matter how I journal, no matter what method I journal with, I see 4 key benefits. And the first one is that it reduces stress. Now, journaling is something that allows me to do my journal either at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, and just go through and decompress after the day that I had and really kind of identify some of the things that had happened, go through and process those. And really when I put the pen to the paper, it allows me to really kind of sit there, process my day, think about why things happened, think about the role that I had in it and the role that other people had in it. But it really is a good stress reliever. So that's number 1. Number 2 is it sharpens my memory. I'm able to go through and reflect upon my day, think about the things that happened. I'm recalling them, and it's really kind of helping my memory ability grow as I go on. And at the same time, I have a paper copy of these things that happened. So if I want to, a few months down the road, or maybe a year later, 10 years later, whatever, you can also even pass these journals on to your grandkids or your son or daughter if you have kids, things like that. It really helps keep my memory sharp. So that's the second thing. The third thing is it boosts my mood. Right? When I'm able to celebrate those kind of big victories that I've had, I'm able to identify them down in my journal, whether they're small, whether they're big. I'm able to really kind of carry those things with me as I go through my journaling process and into the next day or into the next whatever stage it is of my life. I'm able to look upon those victories that I've had and really use those to boost my mood up and really kind of give me some of that self-confidence that it's always important to remind yourself about. And the fourth thing is, one of the biggest reasons that I do journaling is it helps me set goals for myself, whether I'm setting goals at the beginning of a day or at the beginning of a month, or those goals are big or they're small. It helps me set goals, and goal setting is really important to success in all areas of our life. So right now I'm going to go ahead and give you 3 ways that you can start journaling, 3 different journal methods that you can use through the year 2020 and beyond in order to start journaling and really getting on track with kind of the benefits that these journals are going to bring into your life. So these are 3 different ways. 2 of them are a template model. So 2 of them involve pre-made journals that are created from a template. They have questions or they have a structure to them that you follow. I really like these type of journals because it is easy for me to follow. I don't have to do any other work. I open up my journal, I get right to business, doesn't take a lot of time, and I journal. Right? The journal. This is not too much work. One of the hardest things about establishing good habits is that you have many different friction points, and habits should be as easy as possible in order to start them. So if you're starting journaling, I really think that the template journal is an easy one to follow. So the first journal that I want to talk about is this one here. It's called the Q&A a Day 5-year journal. There's 365 questions, so one for every day as you flip through your journal. And what happens there is one for every day, and there's 5 years. So I open up to one of the questions right now. Halloween plans, what's your costume? Right, really simple one. I opened up to a random page. You can look at the year that you're putting in your answer for, and then as the years go on, it's going to be really neat to be able to look back and look at the other years and what your responses were, and help you recall those things, help you build that confidence, help you set goals and boost your mood. All of those benefits that I just talked about. The 5-year journal is a really quick and easy way. It doesn't take any time at all. you're answering a simple question for each and every day as you go through. I started this at the beginning of January. So I'm almost up to a full year now as we move into 2020, and I'm really going to be excited to go back into my responses from January 1st, January 2nd, and for the rest of the year, and see how I've grown, see how my responses have changed, and see where kind of that journey, if you want to talk about it, takes you. So that's the first type of journal that I really like. The second type might be my favorite because it does a great job of really establishing a well-rounded approach to journaling, and this is called the 5-minute journal. It's very popular. A lot of people do it because it's simple, it takes time, it covers a few different points. Like the very first thing it does at the beginning of every page is you're going to notice that it is very easily split up into 2 sections. So there's 2 sections here, one being the top lighter spot and at the bottom the darker spot. So the lighter spot is for filling out in the morning and the darker spot is for filling out in the evening or the night when you're going to bed. And I really like it because the journaling process starts, number one, with a quote or a challenge, something like that, to really kind of give you some inspiration. And then it goes into really easily identifying 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, and then a daily affirmation. And these are really easy to list out, something that you want to go into a lot of detail about, or you want to go into a little bit of detail about. But there's 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, and an affirmation. That is a great way to start your day. And at the end of the day, at the evening, at the night, when you're getting ready for bed, I go through and I identify 3 amazing things that happened today. And then really what an important question is for me is, how could I have made that day even better? So the 5-minute journal is something that I would really encourage you to get. I've gifted these for people as well, and something that I've benefited from a lot in my life. So that's the second type. And the third type is just a regular journal here. So I have just a plain notebook, and I call this stream of consciousness journaling, right? You just kind of open your page, you put the date, and you just blat everything out, right? Anything that comes to your mind, you're writing it out. Whether you do this in bullet points and you list them out, whether you do this in just a stream of consciousness paragraph, it doesn't really matter. But you're just trying to get your thoughts onto paper. And it's more of a writing piece. Now, me being a math and science guy, pretty logical, I like the lists, I like the template, but some other people might really prefer doing this stream of consciousness journaling, and it's something that I'd suggest trying to mix in throughout as you go through 2020 and you're trying journaling. So I really want to remind you that these links to these 3 journals are going to be down in the video description and comments below. You can get that if you like the templates that I'm talking about, the 5-year journal, the 5-minute journal, or just a regular notebook, or you can just start it on your own. Come up with your own form of journaling. Let me know what that is, and let me know what your favorite type is down in the comments below. And I just want to say, I hope this video helps you start journaling. There's going to be many different benefits other than the 4 that I named here, but 2020 is going to be a great year, and journaling should be a great part of that for you. So I hope that video helped. If it did, please be sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel for more great videos, and follow us on Instagram for daily inspiration and encouragement to live a great life. You can also visit our website at www.gr8nessEveryday.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, choose greatness every day.